Hey guys, I'm back. Today we'll continue my series on Japanese gels. I talked about some of my experiences on two brands and why they are not my go-to Japanese gel. And if you haven't watched those two, make sure that you check those two videos out for yourself. If you don't know me already, I am not a licensed nail tech and educator. Today I'll be covering Leafgel. Now here's the story on my journey to Leafgel. If you don't know, Leafgel is my #1 gel that I go to whenever I'm doing clients or even myself. I want to say that Leafgel is probably my second Japanese gel that I got my hands on. I remember swatching my first Leafgel and I just remember how buttery smooth this gel was. I mean, I've never felt anything like this before. Of course, this led me to getting more Leafgel, and I started to create designs with it and eventually do more research on this product. So with loving their brand so much, I researched to see if they would offer educational classes. And when I found out that they did, I was like, y'all, I need to go real bad because that's how much I loved Leafgel. Now let's jump into what Leafgel has to offer. Of course, as any Japanese gel brand, they have their base gel, top gel, extend gel, and their color. The first thing I'm going to talk about is their base coat. Leafgel has 3, and they are the Extreme Clear, which is your everyday wear base gel. They say it has high adhesions, applies smoothly, and I think it's a very thin viscosity, and it is one of my favorite gel. Works well with other brands. And then you have Sanding Free Plus. This is a sanding free base gel, and it is also easy soak off. I'm usually not a big fan of sanding free, but this one is actually pretty good and it held well, so I would recommend it. And then you have your training base gel, and this one is just good for students, or if you don't really like to wear gel that often, you can just wear and soak it off really easy and get it off really easy versus the other two. We'll cover top coat here. So Leafgel has 5 top gel that they offer, and 2 of them are potted, and that is Rich Matte and Perfect Shine. Rich Matte is a wiping matte top coat, and they recommend that when you are wiping with this one to use nail prep and not use cleaner with this one. And I guess, you know, if they're recommending that, I wouldn't recommend using acetone to wipe it as well, but I haven't really used this as often, so I'm pretty sure it works just as well as any other matte top coat. And then you have Perfect Shine, and this one, I think it's really great if you have bulkier nail design like glitters, charms, and foils, and so on. I think this one would be a really good top coat just to seal everything in. And of course, this one you do have to wipe the inhibition layer off. Now on to Leafgel's 3 bottle form top. They have glossy top, non-white top 2, and non-white matte. So glossy top is a thicker top, and it works well with nail art as well. And you do have to wipe up with this one, but I think it's really great. It leaves a really high shine, and it's great for like just self-leveling if you want to add that extra layer of strength. Now, non-white top 2, one of my favorite ones. It is so easy to apply, a thinner viscosity, very shiny and glossy, and it states that it doesn't yellow, but I haven't tested that myself, so yeah, my all-time favorite. Of course, you have the non-white matte top, and just as the name states, it's a non-white matte top coat. Leafgel does offer sculpting gel, which is their sculpting 2, and this is the sculptor gel, which you can build length. It has a good hardness to it, and it can also be used as a top gel. I would say that this is an easy soak off sculpting gel and great flexibility. I haven't had any issues with using their sculpting gel, and it has always worked well with clients. Now let's go ahead and talk about leaf gel colors. One thing I love about leaf gel color is that it has a medium viscosity, in which it is great for nail art and full cover nails, because that's what I always look for. It has great self-leveling and it doesn't blur on other colors when you are using it to stack up with other brands. One thing I will say about leaf gel is that some colors do separate in the jar, in which you will have to stir. Now if you compare that to Vetro and Presto, where they state that they don't have to stir and you don't have to worry about separating. I will say that not all colors in leaf gel are great for nail art, but they are good for full coverage. Now leaf gel does offer some bottle polish, but I haven't really tried them, so I can't really tell you how they are or if I even love them. So if you want to test that out, definitely, kind of dabble in. All right, so I covered the main essentials about leaf gel, and I hope that this helped you learn a little bit more about their product and what their product can offer you when choosing Japanese gel. Because when all you really use in my nail tech life is brands like OPI and Gelish, and how they work and how they sometimes don't work, you just realize how Japanese gels are on a whole new level. If you have more questions on leaf gel products, leave it down below and I'll try my best to answer them. Okay, if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, hit that thumbs up and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.